Hi guys. How you doing? You having a good day? Loving yourself? No? Why not? I'm just kind of venting today, okay? I'm venting because I have found that wait, hold on, let me recant that. I have, and you're gonna know who you are, so don't sit there tripping and say, "Was she talking about me? She talking about?" I'm gonna send this to who it belongs to. So stop wasting mental power for nothing. Okay? You can think whatever you want to think. You know, backspace this and listen to it again and again and again and again, so you know why Tasha ain't speaking to you no more. It ain't gonna happen. It just ain't. Okay? You know, I'm no better than you. I'm no worse than you. I'm no different than you. You know, first off, I want to speak to people that say, "Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time." There is enough time for you to do what you need to do. With kids, without kids. I mean, do you really think I'm going to continue to let you waste my time talking about coulda, shoulda, woulda? Oh, and don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people are genuinely tired, but you know what? Where the mind goes, the behind follows. So stop being tired. My fat ass is tired too. It's already like 90 degrees outside, and it's what, 10 o'clock in the morning? I know I got things to do. You know, my daily list stays full all the time. There's pages and pages. You don't need to know that. I'm just saying that for specific people, okay? Why do you think it's okay to continuously complain about the same shit over and over and over and over, and you think I'm gonna sit and listen to your shit? It ain't happening, baby boy. It is not happening. When you choose to get off your fucking ass, I'm not gonna even call you lazy. Well, 2 of you are lazy, but the others 3 of you aren't lazy. You just let people fuck off your time, and you cannot continue to waste my time because you choose to waste yours. Okay? No, baby. Ooh, it just don't work like that with Tosh. I forgot to put my lip balm on. Now I can't find it. No, it doesn't. I'm not gonna let you waste my time constantly. Now, I'm not talking about this just went on for, a week. We've been doing this bullshit for almost a whole year. And I wish it would be okay with the people that I did cut loose for me to mention their name, so you could go ask them, because I see you need proof. You bumping your own damn head is not enough proof that it ain't working your way. Why not? And then you have the fucked up nerve to be like, "Tosh, well, so-and-so sent you some rose quartz. How did you make that manifest? Because I remember in our last conversation, you were saying you wish you had some rose quartz." I manifest shit because I manifest it. I do. I get off my lazy fat ass, that's PHAT, and I manifest stuff for myself to help me heal. And then when I'm feeling good, so I can help you heal. Okay? I can help you learn how to do your readings, because I know how to do mine. Been doing mine since I was 16. What's wrong with you? Why isn't the program working for you? Ye of little faith, as Granny would pop in. Mind your business. Leave other people's business alone. Don't be who, how, what, who, how. So you said what? It ain't none of your business. Stay out of other people's business and make other people stay out of yours. Now, I'm speaking of, because some nationalities don't believe the same as others. Okay? Yeah, so don't go there with me. Yes, it's a nationality thing in most cases. 9.5 out of 10, okay? Because I'm going to tell you this about that. I'm just going to use this as an example. You can believe it or not. I don't care. But to these 5 specific people, it works like this. In my family, because I was raised around blacks, Mexicans, and some white people, okay? Gotta check myself. Yeah, I was. There was a couple of white people in the neighborhood. Cool. I'm not downing white people. Would never do that. We're all children of God. However, some children know different things than other children. So that's why we all are here to teach each other. Okay? You don't need to be asking me why this, why that, how, when, what, should. How, so Tasha, Angie gave you that. Why did she give you that, Chris? Why do you need to know that? Did I offer that information to you? Oh, maybe you don't need to know then. You know, and don't be. Well, how's Angie? Go ask Angie how Angie is. I don't divulge that. Yeah, with Tasha, you know, I had a reading with Angie, and you know, and then you know, and Fifi gave me her phone number. Can you give me her number? No, I cannot give you her number. However, what I will do is blind copy you and her, and send you an email. You know, mother, sister, Susie Q is looking for you. If you hit reply all of us will get this email. However, hang on. Don't be assuming things, okay? Because come to find out. See, it's never what you think it is, because you're just thinking shallow. I need her now. Me. Angie, help me. Stop everything you're doing. Stop talking to Tasha and Fifi, you know, and other people, and to help me. I need guidance right now. So you just stop the world from spinning on its axis and help me. It don't work like that. Because come to find out, mother sister had an issue with this person, you know, saying not nice things. You know? So there's always a reason behind it, but you don't need to know what the reason is. You don't, I mean, you know, if I choose to divulge that to you, that's one thing. But we don't even need to discuss it. You don't even need to know why. I don't want Susie Q to have my phone number. And you know what? Come to find out, it's never what you think it is. It's just like a lot of people. Oh, did you make the video for me? Why it's got to be about you? You make your world about you. Right now, this video ain't even about you. You thought this song was about you, don't you? Yeah, you know the song. Yeah, look it up. It's not even about you. What is about you is you need to mind your business. You have the same God source power, divine ability, Lord, Jesus, God, you know, Buddha, Malcolm X. You have the same sources I have. I just choose to fully use my common sense. You might know Mother Sister as Queen Common Sense, the Afro Queen. You know Fifi. Oh, you don't know Fifi. I don't think Fifi makes videos. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I'm just using Angie as an example because I know she thick skin like that. She won't mind me talking about her in front of her back. Okay? Yeah, I said in front of her back. You heard that right the first time. So, you know, and I'm like, I don't waste time thinking about, oh, she coulda, shoulda, well, maybe, you know, in my jewelry, yeah, because I'm trying to visualize your spirit, not your body. Though some people only want jewelry for their outfit. So then okay, well, she gave me a picture of this beautiful red dress. Now, how would let me look at her other, you know, you got to think about that. But when it comes to spiritual matters and me staying out of your business, it's not even a thought, honey. It's not even a thought. You know, and people, and I say that because in this particular instance, one of you 5 was like, well, you were just yelling at me a minute ago, and now you're saying I love you? A minute ago is gone. It's past. Move the fuck on. Move out the way. Yeah, move that thought out the way. It's gone. It's over. Can't do nothing more about it. Okay? I can't. You can't. Why are you still thinking about that? It's gone. You know, and that's why you know who you are. I'm gonna send you this video too. Why are you still thinking about 5 girlfriends ago? Why? That was 3 months ago. She left you. Why in all of God's glorious universe are you still fucking thinking about her? And why she left and why she didn't tell you and why? Why the fuck are you sitting here getting caught up in whys? You know? Why? Okay, enough said. See, in that whole time you could have thought about coulda, shoulda, woulda, why. Okay, you had a full minute. Okay, now when I get frustrated, excuse me, cancel. When I need to consider the reasons behind a lesson, that's pretty good, huh? I now give myself, depending on the situation, of course, a full 5 minutes. That's it. I said, okay, Tasha, well, I did this, and he or she did that. Should I have brought myself to a better conclusion? Because I'm sure they might be, you know, and depending on the person, you people get puzzled over the silliest things to me. Because it's a waste of time. I'm not criticizing you. I'm trying to give you some freaking, you know, positive motivation here. Stop wasting so much human time and spirit time on things that no longer matter. PG&E bill's late. Okay, well, today's what, the 9th? It's already late. It was due on the 3rd. Why are you still spending time thinking about it? PG&E? Yeah, can I put 5 on it? You know, I pay the rest, or I pay some of it, you know, in a week. Yeah, okay, you know, Tosh says she gonna loan me $10. So, you know, if all else fails, I put $10 more on it on Friday. Okay, thanks. There you go. It's done. Over with. Check that off the list. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay, so I made the medicine bag. I made that grid. I did my oh shoot, what time is it? I did my blessings on time, every time. And I know you watching this, so I hope you did your blessings too. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. Yeah, I did mine at 12. Okay, good. 12, 5, and 10. Don't forget. Okay, and I made those earrings. Okay. Oh, and the purple earring lady, you can come pick up your earrings. You know, you just check off your list. Come on. Oh, I'm tired. Well, get untired. Have yourself a nice big glass of tea. And put your crystals on, put your game face on. You know, a lot of people don't understand the things that other people say. You know, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, you know, something that the young kids would say, because now that we're older, it don't make sense no more. But we need to listen to the young kids. You know, it's all good. Wherever. They still say that a lot, okay? And maybe, I don't think that's necessarily a nationality thing, because you could understand the meaning behind the words. It's all good. 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 No matter how you try to enunciate that, it's all good. All of it. There's no bad in life. And you say, well, Tasha, you know, I lost my baby. I lost mine too. It's all good. Well, Tasha, you just don't understand. You don't have kids. You've never been abused. And yeah, I have. Go find that video. It was probably video 572. You can't throw nothing at me, because I know beyond the shadow of a doubt, I am so much bigger. I'm not talking about physically, you know. I'm talking about spiritually, okay? Just so you know, because I know you're going to get confused. You'll be like, why'd you say that? Think. People think. What is wrong with you? Can you not just go sit on the toilet, take a good shit? What did Tasha mean by it's all good? Just repeat that to yourself. Whatever you don't understand, repeat what the person is trying to tell you to yourself over and over and over. You got 5 minutes. Oh, okay, we do? Okay. So, let's see. What did Tasha mean when she said it's all good? There's nothing bad. Okay. I think what she means is find the positive thing in everything. Okay, well, let's see. I don't know, just an example. I lost my baby. Okay, well, I don't know how I can find any good in that, but I'm going to try. Let's see. Well, I know Tasha believes in spiritualism, so maybe if I just allow myself 2 minutes beyond my religious belief system, I'm going to go outside the box and think maybe the baby just wasn't ready to be born yet. Maybe she changed her mind. Maybe that's the reason my husband or wife or husband left me. They changed their mind. It's simple, people. Don't go in the box. You know, and for the young ones, the box, see, the young ones don't really need to know this. I'm just saying this to the young ones so the old ones will click, okay? Click, 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 click. Let those little balls fall in the holes all at the same time, okay? You know that little game and you've got to put the ball in the, yeah. The box is your limited thinking. This is your box because your brain is in the box and it doesn't know sometimes to say, well, let me just go ask for help. You know, Tasha has a big mouth. She talks to all 719 people on her friends list. Let me ask her, you know? Let me just ask her. Maybe she could, you know, offer some, I don't know. So Tosh, do you know of something? Sure, here you go. You and put you in blindfold just in case you don't want your email address shown. And this, you know, I have a person that needs help with, you know, finding real estate for her and her 5 kids, and I know you live in Chicago. Can you help her? If you can, hit reply all. So then all of us will get the email, okay? Okay, there you go. There you go. Easy. Just ask. Don't put yourself in the same frickin' box. Live outside the box. And I know when I'm not, I know when I'm inside the box. And then I have to go to, you know, Deborah, Angie, you know, Fifi, Hoo, Susie, Bob, George, and say, what do you think of this? Am I limiting myself? Okay, okay, good, okay. You know, because I know if I don't keep a limit on myself, I deeply offend people just by talking out loud sometimes. Woosah. Black tea. Okay? Black tea. So, just stay outside the box. Why are you sitting here limiting yourself? I know you're capable of doing many things. You said, I don't know, you were an executive secretary. I've been an executive secretary. I know what that entails. That entails being a mother, damn near friend, lover, everything, to maybe 2 people. You know, you've got the president, so the vice president, and then he has an assistant that does some things, and you're an assistant to both those, okay? In some cases. In my other case, I was a executive secretary for one person that owned his own company. Okay, and it was fun. It was so much fun. Anyway, it's just like being a mother. You have lots of hats. I mean, if he says, you know, turn the air conditioner up, ooh, air conditioning work, you got to go fix that. If you want lunch at 12 o'clock for five people, you got to fix that. You know, you got to do. And then when you get home, you got to do some more. So you can't stop. So I don't allow myself the luxury. Now, you know, if I don't allow myself to concentrate on having high blood pressure and arthritis, I'm not going to focus my thoughts on being tired and not being able to crank out what I think I had like 10 things to mail yesterday. And 11. Just got to get it done. So you know what? Dwayne, we can't, you know, get together tonight. I got things to do. If you want to Skype, I'll put you on speaker and, you know, roll my little laptop over there, and you can watch me put all my stuff together. You know, we could kick it like that for a minute. But go outside the box. Try to understand what the hell other people are speaking. That's the main reason why. That is the main reason why I try to barely speak 5 different languages. No, it ain't easy. But I'm trying to get understood, and I'm trying to understand you. You know? I'm trying. Make a freaking effort to understand people. You know, now there's a lot of men on my Facebook page that, you know I write backwards, but I don't have a clue what the hell you're saying. So I'm like, you know what? Go to translationthing.com on Google, and you need to just translate what you're saying and copy paste, okay? And then on my side, I'm going to translate that and copy and paste. And we could get along like that. But you continuously making excuses for not having a better life for yourself is not acceptable to me. All y'all getting written off. I have better things to do with my time than sit here and listen to you bitch about the same thing for the past, be good, Tosh. I think it's been 8 months that I've known this one person. If I've known you for 8 months, it might be you. But I've known a lot of people for 8 months, so it ain't you. And I want you. I want everybody, truly, honestly. I want every one of you. Even the people that aren't watching this video and will never watch this video. I want all of you to have your highest good from whatever God source you believe in. I ain't saying you gotta believe the same thing I do. I'm just saying stop fucking complaining about what you don't have. Get off your ass and have it. Let me tell you. You wanna know how easy it is? Let me tell you, because you know I'm on unemployment right now, right? So that pays rent. That's all. So how do you think I get my stuff? I get my stuff from God, because I know God is unlimited. God ain't got no box. God made the box for you to put yourself in to have choice. Choice. I'm not going to cue the music this time. Just think. What are you sitting there for? Think. Choice. What new choices am I going to make? Make a list. Make a list, and make a list, and make a list, and then tape them all up on your house. You got the long post-it notes? Post it the fuck out of your house. Your mirror, where you go brush your teeth every day, and you have to see it. You can't, you're this level, put it here, so it's in your face. You can't even see your own eyes. You got to go like this to put your eyeshadow on, or shave your beard, or whatever. I'm not the only one God is good to. Source can be good to all of us. Source is so vastful. Vastful. Is that a word? You know what I mean. Don't write to me about that. What the hell is wrong with you? Why don't you do better to have better, be with better people, and leave those that are being energy, you know, they're psychic vampires, right? Energy vampires, and leave them alone. Cut them loose. And people say, Tasha, that's kind of mean because, well, you know, Dwayne, he needed help, and he's alone, and his wife just died, and he got them 5 kids. Ain't got nothing to do with wasting my time. I refuse to let anybody drain me dry. You cannot. You will move out the way. And I'm going to go on to another kid that needs my love, support, and attention. And I'm going to go on to another adult, and another kid, and another adult, and another kid, and another adult who want my attention. But you know the thing about kids, they move on to something else. When they need love, help, support, they go to Big Mama and say, I need it. And I'd be like, okay, have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? No, let me go try it. And then I see them again next month. Because they're walking the talk. What's wrong with you? Adults, walk your fucking talk. You teach your kids to walk their talk. Be honest. Don't steal. Don't cheat. You're cheating your fucking self. When was the... When was the last time you were really good to yourself and didn't let no shit stop you from being good just to yourself? I'm not talking about the 5 kids, 3 cats, the dog, you know, that you just finished cleaning the room for, and the dog with wet paws walked through the floor. Put that dog out, because even pets need to be well behaved. Are you the queen of your house, king of your house, or is the dog? Respect is demanded from every creature. They know that. They're just teaching you how to follow them. Oh, Tasha, I can't be mean to my dog. Yes, you can. Learn. It's a lesson. The dog has choices too. The cat has choices too. You do not jump up on the kitchen counter, and I train my cat not to jump up on the kitchen counter. It's possible. If I can train my cat to get along with the dog, to get along with the bird, it's possible. Get outside the box. You are in control of your happiness and unhappiness. Not no demon, not no devil, not, oh, Angie cursed me with a spell. Fuck Angie. Angie can't hurt me. I am too big to be hurt. And I don't mean physically. Mentally, spiritually. What you think will happen. Where the mind goes, the behind follows. And y'all know I got a big behind. And it's attached to me. It's just a moving. My caboose moves with me. You know? Stop your fucking whining and crying. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I choose to do better. And stop fucking complaining about the same thing you were complaining about when I met you. It ain't gonna work. You got 8 months of my time, that's all you get. Most of you don't even get that much, because you know what? Just like men that don't do for me, men that don't show that they like me as much as they want to lie and say they do not get my attention past the first day. Because it only takes one 24-hour period, truly, to see where you stand with anybody. I'm not saying, okay, so example, I was supposed to call so-and-so back, and I didn't call him back. But I text him, I said, you know, I'm sorry, I got busy. Okay, that's totally different. I'm not treating you, I'm not treating you with respect. I am not disrespecting you. Okay? I text you, let you know, I'm working, I got 11, necklaces to make and get out there. You know, this baby needs this and this baby needs that. And, they mama ain't doing it for them, so I'm going to try and help out a little bit. They got to do the rest, because no matter what in life, I can only, just like God can only do half. But you sitting there saying, oh, in God's time, and God is like, no, I sent you 3 boats to save yourself. You didn't like any of them, so die and go to hell. I'm just joking. I don't necessarily believe in hell. But I'm just saying, you'd be like, get to heaven, you'd be like, God, what happened? I sent you 3 boats. You didn't like any of them, so I don't know what to tell you. God, source, Buddha, is sending you all these things that you asked for. Oh, you didn't ask. There you go. I ask all the time. You see my big behinds up here. I need, right now I could still use some 18 gauge square wire. So if any of y'all out there, I'll be happy to barter with it. My jewelry, if you see any of my jewelry, if you want me to make a pendant for you, if I got the stone, it's yours. Okay? Yeah, we all got to help each other, and I only need some 18 gauge square wire because some people refuse to wear copper, and I try to make you happy. Copper to me is so much more healing. I was watching a video the other day and somebody said, they like, sterling. Sterling doesn't have that many good properties in it like copper. Or even brass, Brass, in my spiritual opinion, has way more better properties in it than sterling silver. Man puts all that crap in there to make it blingy, shiny, pretty. No. Go to Hills Tribe, Karen Hills Tribe. You just find it. Karen Hills Tribe silver is not sterling. It's natural silver that has the good healing properties. It's going to cost you. But hey, when you guys buy enough stuff, that's all I'm going to use in all my jewelry. Karen Hills Tribe silver. They're the people with the thing on the neck. The girls wear those rings around their neck. Yeah, that's Karen Hills Tribe, as in a real tribe of people that live way 3,000 feet up in the air and stuff. Okay, maybe not 3,000 feet, but you know what I'm saying. So, if you choose to do nothing, I don't want to hear it. I just don't. I ain't got nothing but love for you, but I can love you from a distance, spiritually, mentally, physically. I just don't have the desire to continue talking to you if you're not doing anything for yourself. Why should I sit and listen to that? And for all you people who sit and listen to other people too, why are you listening to them? Do you like them bleeding you dry of your energy? Then why do you do it? Don't answer the phone. And I'll tell you this about that. Once you not answer their calls, 5 or 6 times, because they're going to keep calling back. They want somebody to listen to their story. And you're stupid and answer the phone. Sorry, I shouldn't say you're stupid. You are still answering the phone. Why? Then don't talk to me about you still answering the phone. Don't answer the phone. It's a choice. Oh, but Tasha, she'll think I'm mean. You're not mean. You're making an attempt to love yourself. Are you kidding me? Think. Go outside, jump outside the box. Oh, it's nice. We've got rainbows and calla lilies and, oh, freedom, wow. And then you look back at your box, which is just this big. How did I get in that box? I don't know. There's more room out here, outside the box. Okay. And then you bump into another situation. Oh, wow, what am I going to do about this? I don't know. Let me ask for help. Oh, imagine that. You know? Stop complaining. You know, don't get me wrong. Deborah was here yesterday. I vented my stuff, and you let it go. You throw it up, and you let it go. Flush the toilet, it's gone. Hello. Okay, so, you know, so-and-so now where we're, oh, you know, and I don't know. Okay, you know, I'm sorry. You know, Angie's expecting me to call her. I have to go, honey. I love you. Be good to yourself. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Mwah, mwah. It's not that hard. You make it hard because we humans are so fucked up. We're trying to please the whole damn everybody but ourselves. I know we do. I know a lot of times I do. And you know what? This year, that's truly my only, what do you call it? Resolution. But every year starts right now. And right now. Right now. Right now. So it's not just January 1st is what I'm trying to say. And I said, you know what? As soon as I see someone not appreciating my true value, they gotta go. They gotta go. But you said, oh, and then the little girls would say, or some women, well, Tasha, he's so fine, and he's so this, and he has a big thing, and da-da-da-da. And I saw him, he sent you flowers and roses. Yeah, well, do you know why? Not that it's any of your business once again. He sent me flowers because he's feeling stupid that he was late. Now, I don't know about you women or men. I don't do late. If you can't show up on time for your reading or a date or our time, and you didn't say, and you didn't text me, say, I'm going to be late. No. Next. If you didn't respect me the first time, why am I going to stick around and continue to be disrespected? It ain't happening. Okay? So, to you, you know who you are. I'm going to send this to you. I apologize, and I let you know that because I'm working. That is quite different than having a meeting and no show, no reply. Okay? So, you know, we tried to do our thing last night, and I'm sorry, you men need to understand, we women need some time sometimes to warm up. Sometimes. Now, mind you, yesterday morning, I was already getting revved up. Okay, so I'm revved up, and I call you, and, you know, I had a little trouble with the headset because I'm trying to say something all romantic. And, hi, baby, here's your glass of wine, because I like to pretend, okay? So we on the phone, you know, here's your glass of wine. I know how you like it. Mwah. How was your day, baby? And da-da-da-da-da. So, what's up? Is this a bad time? No. I'm like, yeah, because I can let you go. Well, what do you want to do? I'm going to let you go. That's what I want to do. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Call. What am I answering the phone for? You were already stupid. Why am I answering the phone? And I love this person a lot. So I really feel kind of sort of bad calling you stupid. But you really did bump your head. You know, and I apologize for having customers to make stuff for, so I had to put off our phone date. But you knew, it's not like I just left you hanging and I didn't tell you anything. I'm willing to be wrong, maybe I did. But at some point in the 24-hour period, I let you know that I was busy. I'm sorry. You know, I didn't make our meeting. Okay? Some of you men that just don't know how, and maybe a lot of women too. I have met 2 women in my entire life that just were not romantic at all. No romantic bone in their body. Let me tell you this about that. Pick up a fucking romance novel and figure it out. I'm sure you could Google, how can I be more romantic? Adjust. I'm adjusting to you and your hardness, and here I am all cotton candy. What a lot of people ask me, what time is it? A lot of people ask me, so Tasha, you're bisexual, you like men and women, so what's the difference? Why? Which do you like better? Which do you like to, it's not necessarily a better or best thing. It's a spirit thing. If a woman's spirit felt good enough to me, then I'd become a lesbian. I don't think it's that impossible. I don't think I have to be. To me, it's a spirit thing. I like both of your spirits. Okay? And I have come across 3 women in my life that I just would have married and been happy the rest of my life. They opted out. Cool, next. Move on. So you know who you are. I love you deeply, but I'm still not going to put up with your bad behavior either. I am not. I'm not born to just put up with fucked up behavior. I know you're not as romantic as I am, and it might take you 24 hours with your engineering mind to process how to adjust quicker. Because, once we women are in the mood, you better catch us while we're in the mood, right? I have other things to think about. I don't sit here and think about Susie Q all day long. Like men think about their things all day long. Dick, okay, for those of you who are confused. I don't. I do the same thing I do with any other thing. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's 1 o'clock? Okay, okay, time to think about sex. Okay, so, we'll put on a nice little romance movie, whatever favorite romantic movie you like. I like Lake House, so I fast forward to the kissing part. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I like that too. Okay. Yeah. And you have your little pillow talk thing, and you get revved up, ladies, okay? Men, learn some fucking pillow talk, okay? And the few women that are in my life, okay, the one woman that's in my life now, it takes you a little while to get revved up. Yeah, watch some romantic movies, read a romance book real quick before honey gets home, and surprise him, because it just a little ding for men, and they're ready to go, Anyway, so let's start getting what you want and stop fucking talking about it for 8 months. Because jibber jabbering ain't getting it done. Why can't you? You say, well, Tosh, it's easy for you because you're aggressive and da-da-da. Well, be aggressive. It's choice. Do you think I was always like this? Hell no. I was shy as a freaking church mouse or whatever until I was 23. I was a virgin till I was 23. I was scared of the whole freaking world till I was 23. I'm the baby of 9. I was so freaking sheltered. Well, in a good way, I'm talking about, for when the kids at school made fun of me, my brother go kick the ass. If brother was home, Chris would go kick the ass. That's just how it was. And even as I get older, they're still my big sisters, they're still my big brother. Even though now I have 2 sisters, that I'm the big sister and they're the little sister. But it's all good. God made me big for a reason, and I'm finding them all. I said God made me big for a reason, and I'm finding them all. Them all is the reasons why I'm big. Hello? Yeah, think faster. Okay, think faster. So all y'all out there wasting my time, I'm just letting you know for the record, ain't gonna be wasted no more again. No more again. Now what could that mean? No, not again. Not again. Oh, not again. No, not anymore again. It's not happening anymore. Okay? Yeah, because I met a few of you. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by... Think! God gave you a brain. Damn, do I have to put everything in every little pocket for you? Think. Go sit on the toilet, have a good shit, and just think about it. Let it marinate, And then there's others of you, who profess to be, so spiritual and high-minded and da-da-da-da, and that's good, but do it all the time. You don't just do it for some people and not yourself. Goodness gracious. How the hell you say, oh, well, I helped so-and-so manifest a mansion, and you're living in a shoebox? Really? How'd you do that? Because my thing is, I can't do for you if you can't do for yourself. If you can't imagine it and not willing to make, the grids I put over here, if you don't have any faith that those rocks have the energy that God gave them to spew forth to go and heal you, it ain't gonna work. The same example is, oh, well, Tasha, somebody put a curse on me. Did you let them? See, because I can, you say, well, Tasha, you hurt my feelings. I can only hurt your feelings, A, depending on how well I know you or don't know you, and I know your buttons to push. You know what I'm saying? But even so, after this person I said hurt my feelings, it wasn't his choice. That was my choice. I got over it. I listened to some music, and I got over it and cried. And Tasha, why did you just create that for yourself? Why? Because you know how he is. You know he's fucking Spock when it comes to feelings. Star Trek. So why did you set yourself up for that? You know? So if it ever happens again, I doubt that it will, I'm going to text him, okay, turn the lights out. Find your romantic brain spot and dwell on that right now. Meet you on the phone in 5 minutes. Or something. You know, I'm willing so much to be flexible. I'm not going to break for nobody. I break for God, I break for Tosh. That's about it. Okay? And you other one, oh man, you should. No, it's not anybody I talked to. Let me see, how could I put this? If I talked to you yesterday, it ain't you. Okay? I don't want to hear, oh, that was for me, and all that bullshit. I'm sick of y'all doing that. Why do you think everything is about you? I understand you created your universe and but why do you assume this video or whatever video where I am trying to get somebody to open their brain and get outside the box is about you? It's not always about you. You know, I have at least 1,000 subscribers. Did you think it could have been one of them? Really? It ain't about you, sweetheart. Everything ain't about you. Okay? And in this case, I know the 5 of you that would normally say, did you make that video for me? If you, fine, let me just squash the shit and say, if you think it's about you, it is. There you go. I can't control your thoughts, obviously, because if I could, you'd be a better person now. And I don't mean like physically or to me or, you know, giving a donation. I'm talking about to yourself, damn it, to yourself. It's all about you. This video might not be for you, but it could still be about you. How's that? Yeah, because my behind is big. I got to cover it all. So, you know, I'm sick of you talking about your mama and what your mama did. And for the other one of you that's really close to me, I'm going to send this video to you too. Because you know what? I'm sick of you talking about your mama and the this and the sisters and the brothers. And you thought. Well, you're 60 years old. Stop thinking those stupid things. Did it work for you in the past 60 years? What? No, it didn't. So why are you still hanging on to that? If it happened a second ago, it ain't worth thinking about no more. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not talking about, you know, your daughter has hurt feelings or your son has hurt feelings. I'm not talking about those instances. It's still alive. But you're a grown adult. And for you young adults, learn to let shit go faster that don't have nothing to do with you. Oh, well, Sally fell in love with Bob. Then it's over. Move on. Let it go. No hurt feelings. No more broken hearts. Okay, you have 5 minutes to think about that. Okay, your heart's broken. So what are you going to do? Continue sitting in the milk that already spilled and say, oh, poor me. But I had this plan and I was going to invite Sally to the dance. And it didn't. You didn't. It didn't. Poof, be gone. And yes, I tell myself that every day. So you know what? Oh, it's none of my business. Never mind. And I say that to myself daily. Tasha, stop judging people. And it's none of my business. That's the 2 things I say to myself nowadays. It's none of my business. So stay out of Shaquandra's business and let her handle her stuff herself. When she needs some help, she'll either come ask somebody, not just Tosh, but somebody for help, or she won't. She'll keep on bumping her head against the brick wall. It don't matter. Once there's enough blood on the floor, maybe she'll look down while she's bumping her head and see all the blood and, ooh, that's probably about a pint of blood down there. Maybe I should stop. You know? Do you believe in a source bigger than yourself? Do you believe that you can have anything you want, need, desire? You really should work on your belief system. You should. Because it don't work just for me, baby. It does not work only for Tosh. Think about it. If Tosh could do it, why can't you? Now, this ain't no, commercial for building a house. I built my own house, so can you. I went to DeVry, so can you. That isn't for everybody, okay? Even for people who want to be a nurse. Why would you go to DeVry? You can go online nowadays and you just go in for the labs or whatever. There's always a way to get what you want. But all those ways start with asking for some sort of assistance, doesn't it? I mean, you can't just let your PG&E get cut off. No, you need to call them and say, hey, this is Tosh. I'm on unemployment and I can't pay this $100 bill. Help me. Can I put 5 on it? At least I have good intention. Oh, Tosh, did you know that there's this program and da-da-da-da-da? So, oh, really? Hang on, let me write that down. Okay, da-da-da-da-da. So, hey, assistance program, care, care is different, but there's a care program that helps you maintain your bill and make it like the same every month. So your $100 bill this month is still $23, okay? And you just, as long as you pay your $23, ain't nothing getting cut off, okay? I forgot the name of heating and energy and assistance program. Heat paid the bill. What are you sitting there being worried for? Oh, I'd like to do this and I'd like to do that. Well, get off your fucking ass and think. Think. Go sit on the toilet, take a nice long shit, read the paper, think. God gave you abilities. Are you using all of them? Well, don't write to me and hate me and ask me, oh, well, how do you do it? Ask. Stop asking me how and think. How would I do? If I thought I knew, what would the answer be? Like Dr. Phil says, if you thought you knew, what would the answer be? And I tell myself that. Okay, so Tosh, you got 5 beads. You need to make a necklace, a bracelet, and earrings. How you gonna do that with 5 beads? Let me think. Oh, I'll add some beads to the mix. Duh. Imagine that. Stop sitting around lollygagging to, oh, well, God, you only gave me 5 beads. What am I going to do? I told Tosh I got to make her a necklace and bracelet earring. I've got enough beads, Lord. Yes, you do. Open the damn bead box. You have hundreds of other beads you just didn't think to put with it. Well, Tasha likes some texture, some color, and differentiality all up in her stuff. Look at her stuff. Is everything the same? 6mm beads? No. She put a 6 with an 8 with a 10 with a 12, and it all looks good. How'd she do that with only 5 beads? For you religious folks, it's like what is it? The bread and the fishes? 5 loaves of bread? Fed? Please, come on. You can do anything you choose to do. And praise God, there's a lot of things that I dislike about my mama, but that's one of the greatest lessons her and Granny ever taught me. You can do whatever you choose to do if you choose to do it. You can be anything as long as you do half, then you rely on God to do the other half. You don't sit around frickin' saying, oh God, whenever you ready for me to have it. And God sent you Tasha. Tasha be like, I don't have all of it, but I can send you $5 in PayPal. Oh no, it's okay. Oh, you, the one that I'm sending this video to? Yeah, WS? Yeah. I told you like a week ago when somebody blessed me with something. I gave mother, sister a little something. I asked for the beads to make Sister Fifi happy. I got the beads. I'm sorry, sister, I'll mail you that. Because she asked for a specific bead, and I don't usually buy that bead because a lot of people don't know what it is. So I don't tend to have that on hand. I don't have Unakite on hand all the time because humans are so focused on, clear, rose, amethyst, aventurine, citrine. So I pretty much try to keep those on hand all the time because they know what that is. They don't know nothing about no Unakite. Some people. I'm not getting on everybody. I'm just saying, open your mind. There's other stuff that heals too. Open your mind. Just because it don't look pretty. Are you buying it to look pretty or are you buying it to heal yourself? Sometimes they go hand in hand. Sometimes they don't. Because Lord knows. People ask me, Tasha, I need da-da-da-da-da. And I make it. It looks ugly as shit. But they wear it. Because they are in the process of healing that thing. I mean, come on. I don't like all the stuff I make for myself. But I know those stones will do it. And I'm big already. And I keep, stuff in my upper pockets. All the time. All the time. Both pockets are loaded. I weigh my purse down with crystals, Anyway, you cannot just sit around saying, oh, well, what am I going to do? Well, I turned Tasha down for that $5, so, I don't know. You go on, because you know what? I know my babies, all 10 of y'all need $5, so I don't have a problem, You get two, you get two, you get two, because you were the first 3 that said you needed help. Oh, the next day you need help? You should have told me that before. I told you I'm gonna have a sale tomorrow. I'm making the necklace today. She gonna pay me in 6 hours. When I tell her it's done, she pays. In some cases, not all cases. Don't write to me about that, because it's like, do you go to Walmart and buy jeans and then pay for it tomorrow? No, you don't. However, if you are able to speak up, I'll be willing to meet you halfway. See, just like you and Source. I'll meet you halfway. You don't sit around and say, oh, God, help me. God opened the door, sent the man to your house. Here's the winning lottery ticket. Oh, I don't want to spend my last dollar. Are you crazy? You must be. You asked for something. God sent it to you, and you're like, oh, well, I don't like fat black women. That's P-H-A-T. So I'm going to turn Tasha down on her offer. No. I'm a, I don't know, white racist or black racist or whatever. So I'm not going to take no money from Tasha. I'm not going to take a pint of blood from Tasha. I'd rather just die. Have at it. See you when I get to the other side. I will give you plenty of rope to hang yourself. I don't have time for that. I don't want to have time for that. Because to me, that's like saying, well, you say, well, Tasha, you're just being mean. You should listen to everybody all the time. No, I listen to who God tells me to listen to. And when God says, okay, she's had enough, move on, that opens the door for the next person to come in. And, if I can help them in life, assist them, in life, I will do that. If I can't, I'll be like, you know what, maybe Angie, you could help her better than I can, and you let them go. See, people, and that's another reason why people leave your life, because lately I've been meeting a lot of young ones who say, well, Susan was a really good friend and now she's gone, and it's time for them to move on, just like crystals. It's true. Once you start looking for stuff, you find it. Where the mind goes behind follows. And you walking down the street, and there's a rose quartz in the street, and you're sitting here like this. Well, somebody around here must have dropped it. Why did somebody must have dropped it? Why? Don't you recall just asking God for a rose quartz yesterday, and it's in the middle of the fucking street, and you're not just picking it up, putting it in your pocket, and go on? You have to find who it belongs to. It belongs to you! Fucking idiots. Pick up the damn rose quartz, put it in your pocket, and go. Oh, sorry, man. Put it in your pocket and go. And you say, oh, I have to give it back. Tasha, does this belong to you? Look at it. I think it's yours. I think I saw one of those in one of your videos. It must be yours, right? It's not mine, you idiot. You asked for it. God gave it to you. Pick up the $1. Pick up the $20. Pick up the wallet. Call the person. This is your driver's license in here, and I got your wallet, Tosh. Okay, here's 20. Oh, no, I can't take any money. I'm just a good Christian. It's okay. And then you go back to your house, you don't even got no peanut butter and bread. You turned down $20. You idiot. Take the money. A lot of us, I don't know if you say it in your house, but in my house, mamas, you don't step over $1 to pick up a dime. We all need to learn each other's expressions. And I was 15 at one time and said something altogether other. I'm 50 now, and I don't say that no more, but I say something else that I heard my nephew, who's only 25, say. That's dope. So now I gotta go take a long shit. Now he said that's dope. He didn't put a smiley face after it, so maybe it's not what I think. I said, Sean, what's dope? It's all good, Grandma. Auntie, it's all good. Oh, okay. It's all dope means it's all okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, Angie, that's dope. And then Angie says, you know, and that's how, you know, goodness gets spread. Spread some goodness, okay? Spread some open-minded understandingness, okay? Open up your mind. Free your mind. Anyway, and you know, and I feel bad having to verbally say that. I need to let you go. Because if you think that my God is greater than whatever you believe in, you're stupid. I don't hang on to stupidity. I don't hang on to energy leeches, as Granny would say. Oh, and oh my God, oh, thank you. Whew. Granny would sit down, and I comb her hair. She with them old-fashioned. They're hard to find right now. Where's mine? I can't find it. Really hard. I mean, the comb is plastic, but it's like a rock. She'd like her head scraped. I mean, I could see her little pink scalp, because Granny was light skin, or as black folks say, she was red skin. Okay, and I could see like the webs forming on her scalp, but she loved it hard. I would brush her hair, you know, and I put it in her little braid, put it in a ponytail, and make her braid. And she'd sit down smoking her cools in her favorite green chair with a little ottoman. It's leeches. They all just leeches. She said, now, you watch out for them leeches, because they gonna suck you dry. They just suck out all your energy. Mama, what's Grandma talking about? And you learn. And you know, honey, I will cut you off quick. Now, if you want to come back after that and you got some common sense and you choose to be good to yourself no matter what, welcome back to the fold. In the meantime and in between time, sit down, love yourself, move on. Move the negative people out of your life and choose happiness. I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. See, now I want to be happier and talk longer, but my thing here, and I need one of those little square cards that go up in the camera. I could use one of those, so feel free to donate one, okay? Because I know I talk for an hour, but I still got more to say, you know. But anywho, maybe I've said enough. Love yourself. If you don't want to love yourself, don't write to me, because I will boot you out of my life. I love me enough to have only the best and highest minded people come into my life. I wish that for you. Okay, get out of here. Go have a good day. I got a couple of seconds and I don't want to get cut off again. I love you. Have a good day. Bye.